All right, today we're going to talk about S.N.A.P brands from Shop.com and Market America. So S.N.A.P is our household product line that we've got. It's proprietary, so it's Shop.com only. And what S.N.A.P means, as you can see here, is safe for nature, animals, and people. And the way that they do that is that all of these products are enzyme based, which is really cool because it's a safe way for you to be able to effectively clean your house and clean things, without damaging the environment or putting your family or your pets at risk. So that's really cool. We're going to jump in today and mostly talk about what is my favorite of the brands, or my favorite of the products, which is just the S.N.A.P laundry detergent. Um, as far as price point, it's really competitive with a lot of stuff out there that's maybe a little on the higher end as far as laundry detergents go. Anything that's environmentally friendly tends to be just a few dollars extra. In this case, the bottle is actually pretty small, and the first time I got it, I was actually a little miffed about it. I was kind of annoyed. um, right at the first time I was starting to be exposed to Shop.com, my sweetheart and we needed laundry detergent. She just started her Shop.com business. I was like, all right, well, let's get some laundry detergent. And I get this in the mail. She wasn't home at the time, and I was just fuming. I was like, we paid $14 for this tiny little bottle. And then I read the instructions on it, and boy, were they not kidding. So if you go in, it says that you're only supposed to use a tiny, tiny amount. You got this capful up here, and you got to use like a third of it at the most for a large load of laundry. So I was a little skeptical, but I went and used it as directed, and oh my goodness, it does what they say it'll do, which is that it cleans the laundry really effectively, doesn't damage your clothes, actually helps clean out the washing machine, and of course, as you can see with the enzymes, it's safe for the environment. But that triple concentrated, that 3x laundry detergent is really what makes this so cost effective. Um, you most of the products out there, like if you look at like Tide or something like that, especially from the last few years, you'll see usually there's 2x or whatever. There's twice concentrated or so on. But in this case, they kind of leveled it up a little bit. I think since then, some of the other competitors have tried to keep up, and now you're starting to see 3x laundry detergents out there as well. But the point is that this stuff really gets the job done. It's once you understand how little of it you have to use, this price point becomes a really big deal, because it goes a long way. With a family of 4, we have to buy a bottle maybe 3 times a year, maybe. Uh, so anyway, ever since I had that experience with it, I was really skeptical about it, and I got kind of annoyed about it. And I was like, all right, well, let's try it out. And ever since it came through, as all of the Shop.com brands tend to do, I've been a believer ever since. Keeps laundry nice and simple. It's something that can fund my shopping annuity, and it gets the job done. And that's what laundry detergent needs to do. Real quick before we move on here, oh yeah, I guess you can see here they got, if you go to the website and you look at the S.N.A.P laundry detergent, if you search for that, they've got a whole bunch of stuff going on here too. You can look at cost analysis and so on with other brands. But if you go down here a little further, they've got a bunch of other products in the S.N.A.P line. We actually use this powdered fabric softener. Some people love it, some people not so much. We also have a liquid fabric softener that is allergen, or that is anti-allergenic. So that's really cool. This stuff I really enjoy it because it doesn't cost very much. This stuff will last us all year and then some, and it gets the job done. Clothes smell good. They stay nice, and they don't get damaged or anything by the laundry. So um, yeah, I think that's my favorite thing about all this is that it just needs to be simple and affordable, and that's what this is. Because it's laundry detergent. I mean, who cares that much about laundry detergent? If you do, great, but this stuff gets the job done, and that's what it needs to do. So we're going to take a couple of minutes here and look at a few other product lines from the S.N.A.P brand. So what we got right here is the S.N.A.P Essentials Kit, and it includes, as you can read here, all-purpose cleaner, sanitary bathroom cleaner, all fresh, which is kind of like a Febreze or whatever. It's an air freshener. A stain remover, and dishwashing liquid. And so yeah, we got this here at the house. It all works very, very well. The only exception I have found is that I'm not crazy about the dishwashing liquid when it comes to regular washing of the dishes. That being said, it is incredibly effective at soaking. If you get like a pan that's got stuff burned to it, or really bad grease, kind of embedded in your dishes or something like that. That Snap dishwashing detergent or whatever dishwashing foam really gets the job done for that. Everything else is, it's all enzyme based, and I love it. I use the all-purpose cleaner inside, outside, sanitary bathroom cleaner. Obviously, it gets the job done. The All Fresh is really helpful, and the stain remover. We were just using that the other day for blood. My son had a little accident at school, and there was a little bit of blood on his shirt, so we took that out real easily. So. Yeah, all these kinds of things. It's that the whole point is that it just needs to be readily available, easy to use. In this case, as you can see here, these are all clear bottles. What you do is you take these little packets here. There you can see that this little canister on the left here is a bunch of these little dissolvable packets, and they're color coded. So you put the green in the green one, the red in the red one, purple in purple, or whatever. And you mix it with you fill up the bottle with water, and you give it a few minutes, and then it's good to go. You don't need very much of this stuff because it's enzyme based, and it tends to do the job with very little. But because we mix it with the water and that stuff is so concentrated, they're also able to sell a really powerful product and not have to charge too much for it. So this Snap Essentials kit includes the bottles and 3 packs of each. So this will last you probably, I would say, over a year. Or if you clean, if you got a big house or something, maybe it'll last you like a year or 8 months or something. But then when you go back later, you don't. See here, you can see right here how that works. So you drop these in there and you fill them up with water. Anyway, you go back later and you don't buy the bottles over again, of course, because that wouldn't be very environmentally friendly. I'm trying to see here. Anyway, you get the canister right here, or you just get little refill packs by themselves. So let's say that you just ran out of bathroom cleaner, but you've still got a bunch of everything else. You can just get the specific bathroom cleaner in these little packs. So that's pretty cool too. Let's see here. Oh, that's the other thing is that while they do have this for convenience, there are some even more cost-effective options available. For instance, you can get this is an older product from shop.com, but it's still really popular. The Snap dishwashing liquid. So that's not in the packs or whatever. It's a different process. But you can get that. You can get heavy duty concentrate, all-purpose natural concentrate, scouring deep cleansers. So if you're doing some really dirty jobs, you can do all that. These are those little refills I was telling you about. And they've also got these little packets for, here, let's go get a look at these real quick. So they've got the same kind of packets for for laundry detergent. Now these are not particularly cost effective, but some people really like the convenience. So as you can see here, let's see if they have a picture of it. Looks like they don't have a picture of the actual packet. But anyway, so I think we had a sample of these or something I got to use at one point. They were fine. They did the job very well. But I, at our family, we like to be a little more frugal. So we don't usually go with that. We've got some other smoke, odor and stain eliminator over here. So there's really a wide range of things. Whatever you need in your house, they have it. Even automatic dishwashing crystals for your dishwashing machine. Some people really love this. Some people not so much. I found that it's pretty powerful. So when you use the crystals, you gotta make sure that if you have hard water or whatever, it'll definitely leave a mark. So you got to be mindful of how much you use on it. But again, that's kind of a good problem to have. So that's pretty much it. That's my take on Snap. Really, as far as a consumer, I like that they make it really convenient and simple. They also make it so that you can build your shopping annuity with products you're already using. So you're already using laundry detergent, you're going to use it whether or not you're building a shopping annuity. Same thing with dishwashing liquid, same thing with stain removers and so on. So to be able to switch your spending over and earn money and contribute to this special economy that Market America has built, while just taking care of your house like you normally would, is a pretty powerful thing, in my opinion, mostly because it's so easy for all of us to participate in that. And so that's really my take on it. I like the S.N.A.P products. I don't really care too much in general about cleaning products. I know many of you out there may feel the same way. As far as I'm concerned, it just has to be cost effective and work, and that's what S.N.A.P does. So I think we're going to leave off on that. We're going to see you next time. So thanks a lot.